Well, hello there, everyone. I personally think that Rachel Dolezal should face charges for the cruel and unusual punishment that she always dishes out to her scalp. Let's get into it.
I know your nigga wanna take a lot of this. I always got the nigga begging for just one kiss. I know your nigga wanna take a lot of this.
Y'all already know what I'm gonna say. Check out patreon.com/AdrianExpression for all the cool stuff, the early stuff, the podcast episodes, everything you need is over there. Go check it out and let me know what you think. Now, today is Friday, the week is over. It's a lot of stuff going on, and let me just breeze through some of the stuff that I'm not gonna be talking about like that. I saw that this impeachment trial is going on. Y'all just wake me up when it's over and they ain't gonna convict his ass. Like, just wake me up when y'all, make the announcement that you don't have the Republican votes that you need to impeach his ass to really convict him for real. I just feel like I already know what's gonna happen, and they sharing all this, oh my goodness, never before seen footage. They still don't have the votes. Republicans is still kissing ass as usual. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised about that. I have yet to watch WandaVision. I'm gonna do that as soon as I finish editing this damn video. If you want to hear me talk about it, make sure that you sign up to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and get your goddamn life. I've been trying to avoid spoilers, barely looking at social media, so I say, let me just get my work done so I can see how Wanda dragged and tagged you girls. Happy birthday to Kelly Rowland, who turned 40 on the 11th. Someone else wished Kelly Rowland a happy birthday, and it was Microsoft. This shit was so funny because you remember this? You remember this? When she was over here mad as hell that she could not contact whatever nigga she was trying to contact, and she was like, where you at? Holla when you get this. He's not gonna get it, sweetie. I thought that shit was funny. Happy birthday, Kelly Rowland. Beautiful. I hope she and her family, which has grown, I hope they have a good day, good week, good weekend, whatever it is. Now, I feel like I'm gonna definitely have a good weekend, a good day whenever this documentary comes out. Tina Turner made this announcement. She said, girls, make sure that you keep your eye out, because in spring 2021, I'm going to be giving you bitches a documentary, okay? She said it's coming March 27th, internationally, and in cinemas, and on DVD. I feel like I should know more about Tina Turner's life simply because she has influenced so many artists, including one of my absolute favorites, Beyonce. So it's like, I just want to know so much. Any trailblazer, any pioneer, any extremely talented black woman, black queer person, like, bitch, tell me your story. I want to hear everything. And it's Tina Turner. It's Tina Turner. Miss Legs, Miss Performance, Miss Slay You on the Stage. I cannot wait. I'm ready. She is another person who I consider to have had a very full career and has lived a very full life with many experiences. I'm not gonna act like I was conscious while she, while she was at the height of her career. But I'm still excited to see what she has to say, what she has to show us. Okay, so the reason Rachel Dolezal is in my title and she's in this thumbnail is because she went on to the Tamron Hall show, right? She did this interview. I don't know why people still give her platforms, but whatever. Like, she did this interview with Tamron Hall, and she was talking about, she said, I have not been able to find a job in 6 years. This is what she said. She said, after not having a job for 6 years, I've had to create my own job and find ways to provide for my children. And she does things like braiding hair, writing grants for marginalized communities, painting, and pep talks. She said, I started with applying for all the things I was qualified for, and after interviews and getting turned down, I even applied to jobs that didn't even require degrees. Being a maid at a hotel, working at a casino, I wasn't able to get any of those jobs either. Now, before we go further, I just want to show you how she looked during this interview and what was in her background, okay? So this is what she... Sis, give your scalp a break. Give your scalp a break. Your scalp is white. Your scalp is white, but it's seeing Negro spirituals. It's going through trials and tribulations. It's going through trials and tribulations. And that's not even the craziest part. I think it's so hilarious, like the cognitive dissonance. She got this whole map of Africa in the back. Ma'am, maybe the reason why your ass ain't getting no job, you wanted the black experience? You wanted a black experience? If you don't, Rachel, Rachel, if you don't take them braids out, give me a nice, you know, 80s white woman ass blowout and rename yourself Rose or some shit and try to put on some, I don't know, some type of disguise. You wanted the minority experience, you got it, okay? Your name, all the people judging you off your name, you might have to change that on your resume. You wanted the minority experience, you got it. I saw this viral tweet saying that, well, girl, didn't they say that, you know, braids are unprofessional and unacceptable, mama? Maybe you take them hoes out. Miss Mama said, this is what she said. What I really wish is that people could see me more for who I am than the what. She said that she was not pretending or faking, but this whole thing was that she was just trying to find a home culturally. I've always identified racially as human, this is what she said, but have found more of a home in Black culture, in the Black community. So I think it is so weird. It's so weird. I know we already discussed this over and over when it comes to Rachel Dolezal. I was dragging her, even in her own documentary, they put my ass in that shit, which was extremely strange. I remember when people were texting me, talking about, bitch, you know you on Netflix, they drag you at the end of Rachel Dolezal documentary dragging shit out of her. Yeah, girl. So we all know, everyone has talked about it, right? But I just think I'm going to reiterate how strange and weird it is for somebody to be outside of an in-group, be outside of a culture, and look in it and say, hey, bitch, I'm gonna take up space. I don't care what it's not appreciation. You literally view Black people as toys and costumes and shit to just play around with whenever the fuck you feel like it. Instead of, if you appreciate Black culture so much, why the fuck would you take up unnecessary goddamn space? You know what I mean? It's so strange. It's like looking at someone else's family and noticing how beautiful and nice and wonderful and great the time is that they spend with each other. Then you go insert so instead of just observing from the outside and being a family friend, you're gonna insert your ass into their home? You're gonna insert your ass into their whole lives and just hope that they don't realize that you ain't a part of their fucking blood family? That shit is weird. That shit is weird. People who have actual appreciation for things, they stay in their goddamn lane, especially if they actually value the culture they talking about. Rachel, give your scalp a break. But I just think it is hella ironic that she wanted the Black experience so bad. And it's only this like weird, fetishized, idealized, almost like infantilized version of Blackness. Like, ma'am, if you want Blackness, go ahead and eat the whole cake. Don't just eat half of it. Have your cake and eat all of it, all sides of it. Now she running. Ma'am, this is what you wanted. So a Lucasfilm spokesperson said that Gina Carano, and she's the one who plays Cara Dune on The Mandalorian, said that Gina Carano is no longer employed by Lucasfilm and there are no plans for her to be in any Star Wars projects in the future. Apparently, Lucasfilm was planning to give Gina Carano her own show after she got everybody talking on The Mandalorian. A lot of people liked her character. They were planning on giving her another show and she fumbled it back. The Hollywood Reporter was saying that they were looking for an excuse to fire her for over 2 months, and what she recently posted to her social media was the final straw. She posted something that essentially compared literally Jews in the Holocaust, or like Jews being discriminated against, to Republicans getting dragged for their bigotry. And she was just essentially like, girl, y'all dragged the Jews and shit. This is the same way y'all dragging Republicans. Girl, they got her ass out of there so quick. They got her ass out of there so quick, and I literally tweeted, I was like, man, you fucked up so many bags. You fucked up Disney bags and shit, Star Wars bags, man. And I was like, why couldn't she, just like the rest of these alt-right people, just do y'all little hand signals in y'all photos? What's hand signals they be doing? Some shit, I don't know what type. Just do your little bullshit in y'all photos and do it subtly so at least Disney, you know what I mean, she can pretend like she give a fuck until the anti-Semitism come up. Let me stop. But girl, apparently, I didn't even know this until recently. Apparently, her ass has been a whole ass Trump supporter. Like, it's giving bigotry all around, and she had been that way. So, like I said, I guess this time Disney was like, bitch, we can't overlook this shit. we can't overlook this shit. They told Gina, get your ass off the set. Don't take no goddamn lightsaber. Don't take no jetpack. Bitch, you better put them blasters down, bitch. And the only ship that we have for you to be twirling around the galaxy in is a taxi to take your ass away from the set, away from this office, and back to your goddamn house. It is always a weird form of inception to me when the oppressors or the participants in oppressive ass ideology turn around and say, oh my God, I'm so oppressed, I'm so oppressed. Ma'am, take your ass off the screen and we ain't gonna see your ass anymore. Baby Yoda's almost, that's why Baby Yoda force choked your ass. That's why Baby Yoda almost had your ass out of here. Sit your ass on down. So speaking of scalps, okay, sorry. So speaking of scalps, the Gorilla Glue is finally out of Tessica Brown's head. And we just, you know what? Y'all was clapping for healthcare workers and all that shit. And I mean, it didn't mean anything since y'all don't listen to, you know, people telling y'all to wear masks and shit. But y'all was clapping for all these healthcare workers and everything. Let's clap for the fact that this Gorilla Glue is finally out her head. I mean, my goodness. I mean, they could make a saga, a trilogy off I'm talking about like Star Wars tees, X-Men tees, like they could make a whole franchise off of the stories that we had to endure this whole time. I was very heavily invested. As soon as I seen that Harley Davidson ass helmet hair come across my screen, I said, man, how is this gonna happen? But so she had a medical procedure done, almost like surgery-ish. I think it was free of charge for her, and this African-American plastic surgeon named Dr. Obeng is from Ghana. He was the one who did the procedure. He said it took a combination of medical grade adhesive remover, aloe vera, olive oil, and acetone to remove it. And I mean, her hair is there still. Definitely more of it there than I thought she would end up with. I know she's extremely happy about that. I know, like, her hair, her head can breathe now. Sis did say she did this shit on purpose. She thought it would wash out. Don't understand that thought process either. I mean, obviously it was done for clout, and if that was the goal, it worked, but damn, that was a heavy cost to pay. Woo, child. I also saw the words Gorilla Glue Challenge come up on my social media. I scrolled so quick, I was like, humans are so stupid. Are y'all really turning this into a challenge? I don't know. Maybe it's just a one-person thing or a one-time thing. That's why I said, if aliens come down here right now and they wiped us out, why would I blame them? If y'all were starting Gorilla Glue challenges, just literally send a UFO with the space lasers like Marjorie be saying, and let's get out of here. So how about we end this video with some good news? There has been a victory when it comes to the legal battles around Britney Spears and the conservatorship. So apparently a judge has granted Bessemer Trust equal power to Britney Spears' estate. So what that means is that yes, Jamie might still have control over the estate and over the decision making when it comes to the estate, but this other trust, this other independent trust has equal power as Jamie to be making decisions as well. So it's not gonna be just her dad making these decisions about her money, handling finances, all of that. It's gonna be another body, another entity is gonna come in and have equal power. So that's good. At least he won't be able to do whatever the hell he wants unchecked. So I feel like that documentary, this whole Free Britney movement, all of that had so much to do with educating the public on this, raising awareness for this, literally just letting everybody see how serious all of this is for Britney, especially within the context of her career and her life as the time goes. So yeah, that was very successful. I feel like as time goes on and more decisions are being made, hopefully in Britney's favor, it can free up areas of her life. It can give her more independence. I was so stunned when I read that, you know, her father was apparently grounding her when she's fucking 39, 40 years old. Like, that shit is crazy as hell. So hopefully more of these decisions come out and give Britney more fucking freedom. Society has really ran her ass through the dirt. Like, damn, can this next part of her life be a little bit less stressful, at least a little bit less stressful than the last parts? God damn. So yeah, those are the updates. I was gonna talk about a little bit more, but some of the topics are a little bit depressing. I don't really want that energy right now. It's the weekend, bitch. We having fun. We kikiing and laughing and talking and shit. I'm tired of depressing ass news. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for checking me out and watching this video. Make sure you check out patreon.com/AdrianExpression, and also make sure that you have a what? Yeah, a good goddamn evening. You say I'm not